So apparently yesterday, Boosie crashed out on Fredo Bang based off what Fredo Bang said in a Say Cheese TV interview. Now, me personally, I'm tired of Boosie. I'm just tired of Boosie. I don't like what he stands for. I don't like the Boosie fade. I don't like nothing about Boosie right now, folks, because he one of them dudes who, like, all he do is push negativity on kids. All he do is talk about bullshit and gang shit, and he don't got nothing positive to show no younger people at all, folks. And I hate old niggas like him who always just push these street morals, these street codes, and like, gang, when you gonna start teaching somebody about some finances? When you gonna start teaching somebody about business and how to get signed and shit? All you do is teach niggas how to go slide, teach niggas how to be gangster, man. Tired of that nigga, man.
During the interview, Fredo is expressing how he always wanted Boosie to embrace him, but he never really got that love from Boosie. And even now, he feels like Boosie acts funny towards him. Like when he sees Boosie, it's all love in person, but then when they're not in person, Boosie doesn't return his phone calls, he doesn't answer him. And there was a time where Boosie even gave him a number that didn't work.
Boosie, right? I know y'all had like a weird, like, it wasn't beef, but it was
I ain't gonna lie
weird.
though, Fredo Bang is in the same category as Lil TJ because that nigga hair is not growing. Do your homework on not growing. Help!
I know y'all kind of related,
Somebody
right?
get that nigga some aloe vera or
And
some
y'all
black
recently
seed oil or something.
bumped
Do your
into each other?
homework.
Not recently, but
We bumped each other a few times.
I know now y'all are better than before, right?
Yeah, when he want to be.
When he want to be. So Boosie's just like, it just depends on the day.
I guess so, bro. In person, he see me, we speak to each other. What up? What up, cuz? You know what I'm saying? Everything should be good. Then next time, nigga give me their number, I don't holler, I don't talk to him, but then shit, dude call all us on FaceTime, he jump on the phone.
Oh, so for young boy, he jump on the phone, but for you, he don't.
Fredo's perspective
Young
really
boy?
resonates, because think about it for a second. Boosie is your literal family member. He's your cousin.
For real?
He's
Boosie cousins with Fredo Bang?
blood. However,
Right.
Boosie sides with Young Boy in y'all conflict. Boosie don't really want to rock with you because he still wants to maintain the relationship with Young Boy because Young Boy is, I guess, the bigger artist.
That's what it is. That's all it is. Young boy, the bigger artist, he the bigger bag, he the better business relationship. So, you know what I'm saying?
If you're Fredo,
Which is lame as hell. I ain't crossing him. I don't give no fuck what you got going on. I ain't going against my cousin, nigga. What? I ain't going against my cousin, so I'm gonna be cool with you, and I'm gonna be cool with my cousin, nigga. And if you got a problem with me being cool with my cousin, fuck you. That's how I feel. Do your homework. Unless my cousin dead ass wrong. If I'm cool with two niggas, my cousin dead ass wrong, and nigga, you dead ass wrong. I ain't fucking with that. But I still love you. We still rocking though. I ain't gonna act funny though.
you can't respect it. Like, you kind of look at that like, all right, man. As Fredo said, when I call Boosie, when I FaceTime him, when I hit him directly,
He don't
he
answer.
never responds. As soon as Young Boy FaceTime me and Boosie is
Like,
picking up
young boy getting on the phone with Fredo Bang. That's good. That's good.
on the
You
first
love to see
rate.
that?
He don't think that's right, and that's cool. But this,
Right.
again, this is progress, though. Them even hopping on the phone, Fredo and Boosie, or even Boosie
And
embracing Fredo in person.
I think Fredo
that's
and Young Boy is progress. for
Because
sure.
I remember a couple years ago, Boosie wouldn't even do a show with Fredo Bang. Boosie didn't want nothing to do with Fredo Bang. A couple years ago, Fredo Bang posted on his Instagram story, "Real ninjas don't stop other ninjas' money,
This a couple
no
years
matter
ago, you
how
said?
much they don't like them."
I agree with that though. I agree with that. Like, for example, Lil Durk. This is when I really stopped liking Lil Durk. When niggas start telling Lil Durk, when niggas started talking about how Lil Durk was like trying to like blackball FBG ducking them, or shit like when Young Thug was calling niggas from jail, hey, y'all stop messing with Gunna, man. Stop messing with Gunna. Stop doing a song with Gunna. Hell no, don't do a song with him. Woody woody woo. Like, I'm not gonna never try to get in the way of you feeding your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, not like that though, folks. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, at the same time though, business is a competition. So if I can pick up the phone and use my influence to call a nigga, and I can use him to like turn your shit down, which will turn my shit up, then I'm gonna do that because it's war at the end of the day. It's competition. But not really though, because in the music game, everybody can be getting paid.
And
You know? Y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube, so I made a full-blown course. It's not complete yet, but you can order it right now. There's 5 hours of content in it right now. It'll be like 12 or 15-hour full course once it's done. It'll be done by April 1st, all right? So click the link in the description, get your course, and start learning how to really get rich on YouTube. I'm not just no one-hit wonder type guy. No, I have more than 40 channels that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars all together every single month. Like, I'm checking straight bags off of this, just sitting in my crib, recording, making videos. So if you want to learn exactly how I do it, I'm showing you how to clip farm, how to edit, how to upload, how to make thumbnails, how to develop your character, how to make shorts, how to make clips, right? I'm giving you every piece of every single type of strategy that you will ever need to get rich on YouTube. So click that link. It's not a super cheap course, but it ain't expensive. It's only $150. And if you use the code MACMULA, you could get 20% off of that $150. So go get you some money.
this was in reference to Boosie. So Fredo Bang and Boosie and Webby was scheduled to do the same show together. For some reason, Fredo Bang gets removed from the show. The promoter tells Fredo Bang, Boosie didn't want you on the show. Fredo reposted an original flyer with him, Boosie, and Webby, and he wrote, they kicked me off this show, but that's what happens when you the most hated. He also posted a DM between him and Boosie where he told Boosie, damn, you taking food out my mouth? You can't do a show with me on it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
God. Fredo is confused, not understand. Yo, where's this animosity coming from? We're family members.
Even like this also, I'm gonna stop pausing. This also weird where like niggas are call and like for example, Lil Durk sent Spot got him his money back for a feature because he found out Spot got him snitched. What the fuck do that got to do with me and you doing a song together and you paying me $200,000 for a song? You think I'm finna send you back $200,000 because you snitched, nigga? I don't care.
I haven't done nothing to you personally.
Right.
Why do you hate me so much?
Right.
To further let the world know that he's talking about Boosie, Fredo Bang reposted another flyer with just him and Webby on it that was slated for after the show with Boosie. So because, you know, the show with Boosie and Webby had to go on without Fredo Bang, because Boosie didn't want Fredo Bang on the show, the promoters rebooked Fredo and Webby for another show without Boosie.
Right.
So Boosie was the one who wanted Fredo Bang off. Y'all are probably just as confused as Fredo Bang as to why Boosie hates him or where this animosity come from. But to understand the current state of Fredo Bang and Boosie's relationship and why they're in this awkward spot, you have to understand the dynamic of Fredo Bang and Boosie's family, and you have to be aware of the deadly gang war that split the family apart.
He was in the airport in Atlanta. I was about to fly out. He was about to fly out. I seen him, and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta holler at him." You feel me?
Of course.
And we just ran it and got some just like clarification on like what it was.
And what was it?
It's just a lot of history between like Baton Rouge and just like people in general.
That long history that Boosie vowed to tell Fredo Bang, that long history that Fredo Bang just said he don't know what they had going on. Well, that long history started April 2nd, 2005 with the death of Ivy Smith. Ivy Smith was Boosie's partner, or as they say in Baton Rouge.
Is that why he named his daughter after Ivy? Because I think he's got a daughter named Ivy.
Boosie's partner. All right, these twos were joined at the hip. Now, Ivy Smith, he was the street dude who started rapping. Boosie was the rapper. Despite being joined at the hips like conjoined twins, money will always serve to be the surgeon that will rip them apart. Because before Ivy Smith's death, Ivy Smith believed that another popular rapper in Baton Rouge was trying to sign him and give him a very lucrative record deal. However,
who was that,
Boosie was not cooperating, and Boosie would not pick up the phone to answer the call inquiring about Ivy Smith. But things never really got too bad, and for all intents and purposes, those two were still really close leading up to April 2nd, 2005. On the night of April 2nd, 2005, Boosie was to meet Ivy Smith at the club. Boosie was to bring him a pint of wok. So while at the club, a fight broke out, or at least a disagreement broke out, and Boosie had left the club early after that disagreement broke out.
My boy Ivy, he got killed. They followed us from the club. They killed him. Well, they killed the whole car. Everybody died in the car. Everybody.
Ivy Smith, as you guys just heard, left the club a little later. Hence, the ops were able to follow him, trail him, and eventually kill everybody in a car.
Damn.
Now, Ivy Smith was survived by a pregnant wife who was pregnant with Ivy Smith Jr. As you guys know, after every tragedy, loved ones would try to rationalize how they lost them, right? That's a way to cope with they lost.
Yeah.
Now, while trying to rationalize how they lost Ivy Smith, a lot of people started to point the finger at Boosie. Rumors that Boosie lined up Ivy Smith started to spread like wildfire. Folks believe that the issues surrounding Ivy Smith being signed prior to his death, that right there incentivized Boosie to line him up. Now, Boosie obviously denied these rumors. Boosie said that wasn't true, and that kind of separated Boosie from Ivy Smith family, right? So right after Ivy Smith's death, Boosie did speak on eventually wanting to adopt Ivy Smith Jr., who was still in his mama's belly when his father passed away.
Okay.
However, those rumors never went away, and as Ivy Smith's nephews and sons got older, they were told the exact same thing.
I got you.
Boosie lined up your uncle for this exact reason.
So Fredo Bang must be closer to Ivy Smith as far as like the family. Like Boosie probably his second cousin. So they probably share a great grandparent, but not a grandparent. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sound like to me. I could be wrong.
And as they got older, they became to grow resentment towards Boosie. One of those nephews being Lit Yoshi.
Trill wanted to sign Ivy.
I heard about Lit
That's
Yoshi.
what it was. Trill wanted
Heard
to
that
sign
name
Ivy.
before.
And Boosie ain't want to answer the phone. He was acting like a so I stopped with him. Then he tried to come to shenanigans and bring a nigga a pint of syrup. Then a fight broke off in the club and his ass ran out the club like a lit hope.
Lit Yoshi was a popular rapper coming out of Baton Rouge, and he was carrying the torch for his uncle's TBG crew that his uncle started prior to his death.
See, now I'm
the
getting
issues
it. So what'd he say?
torch for his uncle. Lit Yoshi was a popular rapper coming out of Baton Rouge, and he was carrying the torch for his uncle's TBG crew.
So his uncle TBG crew. So his uncle is a TBG. It started TBG is what it seemed like. So Lit Yoshi and Fredo Bang, it sound like they first cousins. It sound like they got the same grandmama. And they probably like Lit Yoshi dad is probably like Fredo Bang uncle or something like that.
That his uncle started prior to his death. Now, the issues between Lit Yoshi and Boosie started to escalate. I'm talking about pretty fast. Now, Lit Yoshi called himself the head youngin', but when one of Boosie's little mans came out of prison, Boosie went ahead and posted on Instagram, the real head youngin' is home. He would knight Boosie Boy B as the head youngin' in charge, and he would instantly use him to start going at Lit Yoshi and all the little homies coming at him.
Right.
Boosie Boy B would drop a snippet in a song eventually talking about that his uncle put $100K on Lit Yoshi's head.
Damn.
On your head, 100 on your head. Word to the ops, might just want you dead.
Ooh, that shit weak as hell, ain't it? Oh my God, turn that shit off.
Weirdo. Want your head, let's also want your legs. How you sleep at night, we got 100 on your head.
And tell your nephews get at me. Yeah, because your nephews know what's up. Don't try to put banners in your nephew back. Because you ain't going to send them in the field, so don't have them on that gram doing all that. Like they really like that. Them boys ain't never seen no blood. Them boys ain't never swum with no shark.
Boosie youngins must not know his uncle's history in Baton Rouge about paying somebody to commit a hit, bro. They must not know, because if they knew, I don't think they would ever release that song. But nonetheless, Lit Yoshi responded back, and he's also had another plan under his sleeve, right? He took this plan straight out of the Meek Mill handbook. Now, when Meek Mill was in a rap battle with AR Ab right-hand man, Dark Low, he went ahead and dissed Meek. Now, what Meek said was, listen, if you got your youngin' to diss you, I'll get my youngin' to diss you. So Meek Mills went ahead and had, his little cousin diss Dark Low. What Lit Yoshi did was kind of similar. He elected his little cousin, Little Ivy, to make a diss track responding back. Yes, folks, Little Ivy, the junior to Ivy Smith, a.k.a. Ivy Smith Jr., the baby who was in his mother's womb when his father got killed.
His dad got killed. Oh, shit. I'm just putting this together. This Lil Ivy Jr. Bro, I've been rocking with and following Lil Ivy Jr. for a long, years, bro. We've been following each other for years. We always, hey, keep going, nigga. Hey, yeah, this shit hard. We always commenting, liking each other's shit. You know what I'm saying? For, years. But I never knew the full backstory behind it. That's crazy.
This move here would hurt Boosie the most because Boosie still had love for Ivy Smith. And by default, still had love for Ivy Smith Jr., who was just a kid at the time. I believe he was 14 or 15 years old.
Right.
Now, Boosie's son would also respond back in a song of his own where he said, I'll be thugging, I don't F with them gorillas, which is a direct shot at, you know, Fredo Bang, right? Now, Fredo Bang himself will get involved in the beef, which also confuses me as to why he doesn't know why him and Boosie got issues, right? Because Fredo Bang will, one, do a song with Lil Yoshi called Low Riding. He will also be seen riding around to the Tootie Raw TBG diss track, sarcastically calling it the hottest song out right now. Despite in 2022, Fredo Bang being remorseful, Lil Yoshi being in jail, I don't think Boosie is in a rush right now to reconcile with Fredo Bang.
You guys ever link up and maybe do a record? I know that there might be some politics behind.
Why is Boosie's son rapping about street beef? Didn't that nigga grow up rich in the suburbs? Am I tripping? I don't understand. Like, if I'm gonna tell you some shit right now, bro. I did certain things illegal in the streets, like in high school, like not necessarily trying to fit in, but just being a product of your environment. You influenced by the people you hang around, the people you with, the music you listen to, all that shit. So y'all know, like, I had my feet wet in the streets. You feel me? I was ankle high. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no real street nigga or nothing, but I was doing little stupid shit here and there. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If my dad was a rapper and was rich as hell and had a big ass house with a go-kart, y'all niggas is crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of, you know, like people that we can't talk about over.
Right.
You know, that I stand on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing he done did. It's just, you know, some people affiliated with him.
With Lil Yoshi being certified in the streets, it's safe to say that a couple of bodies probably got dropped, and that's why Boosie will never, ever, ever work with a TBG artist. Boosie is still carrying his animosity, and it's not something that Fredo Bang did, as he just said, but Fredo Bang is guilty by association. But Fredo Bang is trying to tell Boosie, bro, we family, man, we cousins. Like, that ain't my business.
Right.
Right? You can't hold that against me. But Boosie is still fostering some fake animosity. So which is why when Fredo Bang is doing his interview, he's being completely honest. He's saying, yo, there's some progress here, but it's not enough progress because he's still acting weird towards me.
But I told y'all about Boosie, though. One thing I've noticed about Boosie is he is 40-some years old. He can't let the street shit go, bro. He can't let it go. He just can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Even Boosie is more street than Fredo Bang is. And Fredo Bang 10, 14, 15 years younger than the nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Boosie still going off on Gucci Mane, talking about something he a snitch and he a rat and he should have killed Pooh Shiesty. All this stupid ass shit. Like, Boosie is one of them old ass niggas who never got out of the street life. Like, he never got out of the street mentality. Like, bro, that shit old. Fredo Bang ain't had nothing to do with that. Okay, yeah, he got TBG on his name because of his uncle or his dad or whoever, but what the fuck? I didn't kill nobody, nigga. I didn't send nobody to hit you. Why we gotta hate each other because of some shit? You know what I'm saying? But that's how street niggas are. That's how the street mentality is. That's why I tell you all the time that shit is stupid. This nigga is 40-some years old. This nigga is 40-some years old, still getting mad at people for snitching when he snitched on his brother. Like, it seemed like Boosie a hypocrite, folks. Like, he just, and we've never seen Boosie really do nothing. I've never seen a video of Boosie shooting nobody, smacking the shit out of nigga, robbing nobody. I've never seen a video of that. But he talk street. It's like he don't want to let down the street niggas. And he value the streets more than he value money, life, his kids. He care more about street codes and street morals and the street way of thinking than anything. He value his family, his kids, his cousins, nigga. Like, I'm tired of Boosie. Do your homework.
Try to take some call him out there. Let's do some music. You know, never respond. Like, I got a FaceTime dude on the phone to get him on the phone or some shit, nigga. But hey, man, I'm still happy. I love his music too, man. I would love to work with him one day.
And y'all are related through marriage, right?
I know his grandma gives us some shit. Everybody be related. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of cousins.
Yeah, small as hell out there.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a big fan. I grew up on your music, dog. You know what I'm saying? I did a song with one of my idols, Gates. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And you don't have one record with Boosie.
No, one song with Boosie.
I got a fake number.
He gave you a fake number?
That ain't never read.
shut the fuck up, bro. Don't
No,
do
that's
that.
crazy.
Don't do that.
That's
dog.
crazy.
Well, my mom didn't give me a
Bro,
number.
don't, bro.
Well, my mom didn't give me a number that never read.
Nah.
If Fredo Bang would have said this about a year or two ago, he probably wouldn't have gotten a response. Boosie probably wouldn't have been tripping or even mad. But Boosie is currently in a state of mind, especially after the DJ Vlad thing happened, where he's on edge. He feels like there's this grand conspiracy against him, and he's going off on anybody who speaks his name. So when Fredo Bang
Ain't no grand conspiracy against you, nigga. We just tired of you. We waiting for you to evolve and grow. Go do something else. Move on to something else, nigga. Turn into a fashion person. You know what I'm saying though? Like, start getting finances. Turn into a grown man. Like, do what Gucci Mane did and evolve into another person, bro. It's time to turn the page and go to another chapter. And niggas is tired of Boosie being all this, always coming after a nigga, always, like, you know what I'm saying? Always in some shit, always, like, you know what I'm saying, though?
Went viral. Boosie dropped a video. Now, Boosie not only went off on Fredo Bang, but he called Say Cheese a clown and said Say Cheese is messy for asking Fredo Bang that question.
What?
Fredo, bro. You gotta stop with the false narratives and ain't no truth in what you said, bro. You never had to get YB to call me and I answered the phone, bro. You know that, bro. When we was all on FaceTime that day, bro. YB and Gates called me. They added you in the call, bro. You popped up. They added you on the call. Nobody never said they was calling you or nothing, bro. They added you on the call.
So what does that mean?
I was when I saw you on the call, bro, because I ain't never getting on a phone call with my old bro.
See, that's your fucking problem. This is what I'm talking about. He said it fucked him up to see Fredo Bang on the call because he ain't never getting on the phone on a call with his old ops. First of all, what the fuck does that have to do with what Fredo Bang just said? All Fredo Bang said was he call you, you don't answer. But it's been many a times where young boy on the call, you answer first ring and he on there. So you can't blame the nigga for, of course, anybody will feel like that. Damn, nigga, why it seem like I gotta call young boy first before I call you for you to get you to answer the damn phone, bro? Why we can't do a song together, bro? You my idol, you my big cousin. Why we can't do a cousin? Why we can't do a song? You 40-some years old still talking about some you ain't getting on the phone with your old ops. That's your problem, Boosie. You still ain't grew up and became a man. You still a street nigga. You ain't no man. You still a street nigga, bro. And it's a damn shame that you damn near 50 years old and you still think like this, bro. You just got off a case going to jail and all this. This is stupid shit, gang.
But to say that's why I answered the phone, because you got YB to call me. There ain't no truth in that, bro. Ain't no truth in that, bro. Then to say that when I see you, I be like, what up, cuz? Like, come on, man. Like, man, bro. If you gonna go on a podcast, bro, tell the truth, bro. Don't lie on me, man. You know,
man. How did he lie on you though? He didn't lie on you. He didn't lie on you. Lying on you is saying, Boosie smacked my mama, and you ain't never smacked my mama. Lying on you is saying Boosie bought a Rolls Royce, and you ain't never bought a Rolls Royce. That's lying. But for him to say, all Fredo Bang said was, I called this nigga. I've called him plenty of times. He never answers. That nigga gave me a fake number. He gave me a number that did not work. I don't know if it was on purpose, whatever, but he gave him a number that didn't work. But he said that only time, the majority of time where he's been on the phone with you, young boy is attached to the call. He can't call you straight up and you answer the phone. And you haven't denied that part. So where is he lying at?
Just don't say nothing about me, bro. You know what them podcasters be trying to do, bro. Don't feed into that shit, bro. Them people messy as man. Don't feed into that shit, bro. Man, don't feed into that shit, I don't take that bait from them clowns, bro.
Don't take that bait from them clowns, but I can get on here and talk crazy about Boosie. I can talk crazy about 6ix9ine. I can talk crazy about everybody else. But when Say Cheese asks me a question about you, I can't say nothing. I ain't supposed to feed into it. Now they being messy. But when Vlad had a little 25,000 for you, you'll go be messy and talk about everybody on that motherfucker podcast. 9.9 times out of 10, Boosie ain't on no interview talking about himself. He talk about other motherfuckers. The whole damn interview, the clip that went viral from his Patreon interview bullshit, was him talking about Gucci Mane. So that ain't messy? Don't you got some type of relationship with Gucci? You was talking crazy about Queso Dad for snitching. Everybody that snitch, you get on there and talk crazy about him. Talk dog shit about him. And you mad at him because all the nigga said was you don't answer the phone, bro. He said, I don't know, everything cool, but bro, don't answer the phone for me. I know you don't answer the phone for him because, nigga, if that's your real cousin, you wouldn't have came back on Instagram. You would have called him. Nigga, why you saying shit like that like I don't answer the phone for you, nigga? Because you don't, boy. When? Boy, every time I answer the phone, every time I call you, cuz you don't never answer. But you answer the phone when I'm on the phone with y'all be, nigga. That's why I said that's the real shit. All right, nigga, my bad if that's the case. It ain't got to be all this extra shit, bro. Like, Boosie asked me tweaking.
But I ain't gonna let you lie on my name, bro. Hey, no, bro.
Never mind.
I get YB to call me, and that's why I answered the phone.
Boosie's response is the equivalent to somebody accusing somebody of robbing them, pushing them to the ground, and then stealing their wallet and running away. And then the person who's being accused of punching a person, pushing them to the ground, robbing them, and taking their wallet, responding back with, nah, cuz, you can't lie to me like that, cuz. I didn't run away, cuz. Nah, cuz, I walked off. Nah, you can't be doing that, cuz. Nah, you can't be telling these people I ran away, cuz. I walked off, cuz.
When did he lie?
That's like the most...
Because Boosie ain't never, that whole response, he ain't never say, nigga, we be on the phone all the time. Nigga, you called me last week and I was on the phone with you talking to you. He ain't say that.
Relevant part of the story. Like, the relevant part of the story here is Fredo Bang saying,
right,
Boosie, you're not embracing him and you guys as family, and you've been acting weird towards him.
Exactly.
That's the relevant part of the story.
That's
the
what
fact
he's
that
talking
you skip
about.
over that part and ignore that part.
I mean, it's true.
Nah, cuz, like, I've been acting weird towards you, but like when young boy FaceTime you, nah, bro, I was on the phone first. It's like, all right, bro. Right. That's the most irrelevant part of the story.
Literally, that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. The only thing you said was that you was on the phone with a nigga already and they added Fredo Bang to the call, and that's how he ended up on the call. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is that the only time Fredo Bang can talk to you on the phone is when there's other people attached to the call. If he calls you regular, one-to-one call, you don't answer the phone, and you're not even denying it.
The story is, why do you give this man a fake number?
Right.
Why haven't you been embracing this? Like, why don't you rock with him?
Right.
Like, why are you holding something against him that he had nothing to do with?
You got added on a phone call, and nobody never said they was calling you or nothing. You just popped up on there, bro.
What does that have to do with anything?
And that's the truth, man.
That's not has shit to do with nothing. What are you even saying?
That's the truth, bro. That's the truth, Fredo, man. Don't.
What?
Ain't no truth in what you said, bro. Like, ain't no truth in that, man. You know that, bro.
But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all feel like Fredo Bang got a point against Boosie? If you're still watching this video,
stupid as hell. That didn't make no sense. That nigga ain't just say nothing.